Alright guys, so I just woke up. My grandmother and my aunt went out to do some shopping and stuff. Um, I'm not gonna vlog that much today. I'm just gonna kind of give like updates on what's going on and everything, but I just pressed start streaming. I don't have any music on this time, but I'm just gonna let that run until I'm ready. I already have my coffee. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'll start streaming. I'm gonna be doing Cold War again today. I had some fun the other day when I was playing and everything. Um, but yeah, I just kind of figured that I'd do something. So I have more footage. I have. Uh, I don't know if I said if I was going to do anything with that second stream, but I really don't know if I'm going to. I'm just trying to think if I want to or not. But I do. Um, want to do more of that today. Um, I don't know how much I'll get through because I do have class, but it's probably not going to be a problem. But anyway, I do also have a package coming today. I have a knife sharpening oil stone, and I love oil stones. I used to use it all the time when I was still working. Um, to me, they work so much better than a water stone. So I got the Smiths Tri-Hone, the 6 inch, and I uh, I already got the fluid, the sharpening oil to use and everything. Like I said, I'm a big fan of. It's weird to say though. Like I love knife sharpening. Um, but I'm kind of hoping, and I don't think I'm going to. Kind of hoping that on the little work knife I have, I can get an edge on there, and I'm hoping that it'll be better on that oil stone because that knife is probably more than 10 years old, never been sharpened, and I know things like oil stones are a lot better at getting edges and all that stuff on that type of stuff. So I don't know. I'll figure everything out. Uh, Maybe I'll do a tiny video on it. Because I am gonna sharpen all the knives in the house. I've done it before with the whetstone, and it works great. And the oil stone is just gonna be so much better. The only problem with a lot of that is that sharpening and all that takes time. Like you can spend like up to a half an hour sharpening a knife and finally having it as sharp as you want it to. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready and everything, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, so this is only a couple minutes later, and I just thought I'd say this too. I did find out what I'm going to get for that computer that I'm getting from my aunts, and it's gonna be a Kingston SSD and I gotta see like inside the computer to find out what type of motherboard it's got. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my hair. um, and what I mean by that is just like figuring out what slots it has that I could utilize. Because if it's got a PCI slot, then I'm going to get a PCI Wi-Fi adapter instead of just regular USB. Because I do like those adapters and everything. As a matter of fact, my computer has one, and I'm not taking that out. Mainly because I don't want to be stuck with an open slot. And I mean, I don't use it, but to me, it's kind of like a what if, like my Ethernet cable is fucked up and everything, and I don't want to go and get a new one right now. Or if it's just like in the spring of things, like I'm in the middle of something and my Ethernet goes out again, and so it's just that. But yeah, anyway, I am setting up everything how I need it to, especially my webcam, and I am going to actually start streaming. Alright, so I just got done with the stream. How long did I stream for? Yeah, let me just move that. I streamed for 2 hours and basically 22 minutes. And I talked for a good amount of that, but I did play for a majority of it. So I'm done with streaming because I do have class in just about an hour. So I'm just gonna kind of relax and get some stuff done before my class does start, so that I'm not rushing around doing shit later. Sorry, I'm just trying to open some stuff. But yeah, so I'm trying to think now because this vlog isn't gonna be that long enough to upload. I'm gonna say because I don't really like uploading like 4 or 5 minute vlogs about shit that I didn't even do today. So if it comes to I don't have any footage later, then what I'll end up doing is I will continue this vlog tomorrow when I go to my aunt's and all that, and just keep going from there. Because I like doing videos that I like seeing. So that's longer vlogs and all that. That's why sometimes you'll see a vlog that's 20, 30 minutes, because that's what I like doing, because that's what I like watching. So yeah, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna go grab a drink because I don't have one. I drank all my coffee. So I really don't want to go to this class today, but I kind of have to. And when it comes to class, actually, my teacher still has to figure out what she's gonna do. But hey Ted. But with the class schedule and how it's been, it's not so much of how it's been. It's more like she was showing a movie. Alright guys, so I just woke up. My grandmother and my aunt went out to do some shopping and stuff. I'm not gonna vlog that much today. I'm just gonna kind of give like updates on what's going on and everything, but I just pressed start streaming. I don't have any music on this time, but I'm just gonna let that run until I'm ready. I already have my coffee. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'll start streaming. I'm gonna be doing Cold War again today. I had some fun the other day when I was playing and everything. But yeah, I just kind of figured that I'd do something, so I have more footage. I have. I don't know if I said if I was going to do anything with that second stream, but I really don't know if I'm going to. I'm just trying to think if I want to or not. But I do want to do more of that today. I don't know how much I'll get through because I do have class, but it's probably not going to be a problem. But anyway, I do also have a package coming today. I have a a knife sharpening oil stone, and I love oil stones. I used to use it all the time when I was still working. To me, they work so much better than a water stone. So I got the Smith's Tri-Hone, the 6-inch, and I I already got the fluid, the sharpening oil to use and everything. Like I said, I'm a big fan of. It's weird to say though. Like I love knife sharpening. Um, but I'm kind of hoping, and I don't think I'm going to. Kind of hoping that on the little work knife I have, I can get an edge on there, and I'm hoping that it'll be better on that oil stone because that knife is probably more than 10 years old, never been sharpened, and I know things like oil stones are a lot better at getting edges and all that stuff on that type of stuff. So I don't know. I'll figure everything out. Uh, Maybe I'll do a tiny video on it. Because I am gonna sharpen all the knives in the house. I've done it before with the whetstone, and it works great. And the oil stone is just gonna be so much better. The only problem with a lot of that is that sharpening and all that takes time. Like you can spend like up to a half an hour sharpening a knife and finally having it as sharp as you want it to. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready and everything, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so this is only a couple minutes later, and I just thought I'd say this too. I did find out what I'm going to get for that computer that I'm getting from my aunts. And it's gonna be a Kingston SSD and I gotta see like inside the computer to find out what type of motherboard it's got. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my hair. And what I mean by that is just like figuring out what slots it has that I could utilize. Because if it's got a PCI slot, then I'm going to get a PCI Wi-Fi adapter instead of just regular USB, because I do like those adapters and everything. As a matter of fact, my computer has one, and I'm not taking that out. Mainly because I don't want to be stuck with an open slot, and I mean, I don't use it, but to me it's kind of like a what if, you know, like my Ethernet cable is fucked up and everything, and I don't want to go and get a new one right now. Or if it's just like in the spring of things, like I'm in the middle of something and my Ethernet goes out again, and you know, so it's just that. But yeah, anyway, I am setting up everything how I need it to, especially my webcam, and I am going to actually start streaming. Alright, so this is the other part to my my vlog, and like I said, I was going to do it over my computer so I can unbox this. It's going to be a little difficult because, well, actually, I'm going to move some stuff around before I actually do something, because I cannot for the life of me find my tripod. I've got that mini one that I've used before, but I cannot for the life of me find it. So I'm going to blow out this candle, because it's starting to get hot in here. And I'm going to rearrange my camera so that you guys can see the box. And then I'm going to open it for you guys and show you the, what's it called? The fucking... Why can't I remember the name of it? I just ordered it. It's the fucking, sharpening stone. Fuck. I could not remember the name of it to save my life. But I already have the files from my phone on my computer, so I can continue later on. So, yeah, anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, so I couldn't fix my camera the way I wanted to because of my cord. And yes, I do have this, and yes, I do not use it, even though I should. It's a cold patch for my back, and I haven't used it. I've used one. So anyway, I know you guys are going to see like a little blur on the screen, and that's the label. Even though I blacked it out, I'm still blurring it. But anyway, let's go ahead and give this an open. And don't worry, I'm going to turn down the sound in editing so that this ain't that loud, because I know it's going to be. By the way, don't do that. I do it just because I really don't care. Alright. And a lot of times too, what I'll do is I'll cut off the label and then I'll reuse the box later. So I'm going to the box over there. Okay, so before we get into the box, here is the sharpening oil that I got. It's, let me just turn off my monitor. There, it's a little bit better. It's Norton, the sharpening stone oil. And I only got this because I used to use this when I was working at the grocery store, when I would sharpen the knives. And I know this stuff is good and it works and it's safe for kitchen use, because it actually does say it. Right there. Safe for kitchen use. If it refocuses back on it at all. There. Safe for kitchen use. And that basically means that it's safe for like food and stuff. So, and I only know about this because when I was working at the grocery store, I was cutting stuff like meat and fish and stuff. So I was working towards like the butcher area. So I know how this stuff works. It works pretty good. It's natural, highly refined, and it's a light mineral oil. Aids in faster, easier sharpening. So this is the can. And works pretty nice. The only problem that I always had with it, especially at work, was getting the yellow nozzle up. I always had to use a knife just to get the thing up, but I still don't know how to do it without it. So I would usually just stick one of the thin knives or one of the smaller knives carefully in there just to get this up, because that's where the oil comes out of. So I am going to test all this out. I'm going to do it in my kitchen. So now okay, well, probably look at the box first. So it's the Smith's 6 Tri-Hone sharpening system. It's just the just means it's the 6-inch 3 what's it called, the 3 stone. So it does say on here, which I'll just read it: the coarse stone for quick edge setting, the medium stone for general purpose sharpening, and the fine natural Arkansas stone for honing and polishing. So I might try different oils to see if any other ones work as good as I know this one works. Now, I'm not saying this is the best. This is just the one I know how to use. That's why I got this one. That, and I know it's safe for kitchen, so like food and all that stuff, which is good. So let me go ahead and take it out of the box.
Look at that, comes with an angle guide. Fuck. Hang on. I'll have to check back on the video, but you probably saw some crack there. Alright. So, when it comes to this, I'm not too worried about that. Because I know they probably had to test something. Although this is the Arkansas stone, so I know it's going to be a little dirty anyway. But here's the base, and you literally just set the bitch up on there like that, and then you go about your day and sharpen. Now, it did come with honing solution, and the nice thing too is that this is non-petroleum based. I'm not going to be using this fluid. This is something that I'll use if either A, I run out of this, or I just need something quick. So I'm trying to see if it says anything anywhere, because I don't know if this is like food safe and all that. I mean, I get that it should be, but should and is completely different. So I already know about all that. I'm gonna get some stuff that I could use and test. So just bear with me for a little bit, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm not really gonna test this right now because I'm gonna actually do like a review on this. But generally the idea is you put the oil on like a thin layer, you kind of like rub it in, and then you take your knife and you just sharpen. Now, this is how I do it. I just go from the heel to the tip like that, and then same thing with the other side. I just do that. I'm not gonna lie, that actually did a little bit just for dry sharpening. But the smooth is what you're gonna finish on. So same thing, you just do that on it. Now, dry sharpening on stones that don't allow it is never good because it will mess up the stone. But that's just for reference of how it works. So I am going to be using this, but I'm not going to be doing it right now in this video because I'm going to do a separate review on it. But I will vlog it later on of me using it because I'm going to be sharpening everything. So that and my grandmother and my aunt are coming back in a minute, so I'm going to have to help them with everything I got. So anyway, this part of the vlog is over. I don't know, like I said, if I'm going to be continuing today, so I'll either continue today or tomorrow or whatever. But I'll definitely have some more footage later. So anyway, see you guys when I see you. Alright guys, so I was going through the video, and I never, sorry about the camera view. I just put my camera out quick. But in the middle of editing this, I did realize that I did not do a transition from the part where I am showing off the knife sharpener, and when I go to my next clip, which is my aunt's house in Orlando, showing off the computer. And it's not necessarily showing off, I just kind of talk a little bit. But this is the transition now of me telling you that I didn't do any more vlogging that day. I continued off the next day, which when I was doing the computer stuff, it was probably about 9, 10-ish in the morning, maybe 11. Because we left here around 7 o'clock. Well, actually, as a matter of fact, it was actually later, now that I'm thinking about it, because it was... Fuck, was it? Yeah, no, it was before. So yeah, it was probably about 10:30 or 11 is when I set up her new one. I didn't really show too much because, you know, it's not my house. But I did get to the computer. I did set hers up, and then we brought it back, and it was the inside of the computer. Oh my god, it was. I've worked from some pretty bad computers, and that was probably the worst that I've worked with. But I do want to mention, because it won't be till the end of the vlog, but I did not really do too much with showing the inside of the computer and the cleaning process that I did. All I did was just spray in some compressed air outside. I took the computer outside and I just sprayed the living hell out of it because of how bad it was. And then I did remove the CPU cooler and wiped off the thermal compound. And that, oh god, that was the most I've ever struggled with getting off thermal compound. But I took that off and then I put new stuff on. And it actually seemed to help a little bit. But yeah, anyway, I just forgot the transition. This next clip is me talking about the computer. So, yeah, enjoy the rest. Alright, so this is my aunt's computer. It's Windows 7. And when I get back home, I do have to mess with it and wipe everything off and, you know, do all that stuff. But this is just me showing you guys that I've got it. And then I set up her new one. I'll continue the vlog a little bit later. It has been so long since I have done some with Windows 7. I mean, it's nice, but it's definitely getting an upgrade. You know, and another thing too is I'm not really going to be able to do too much with this processor. But I could always get I could always check it out and replace the motherboard and all that if I need to, and then upgrade the RAM. But it's 64-bit, so that's nice. Alright, so if you can hear the shower in the background, it's because my grandmother's taking a shower. This is the computer. It's some cheap Lenovo, and I'm going to open up the inside real quick just so I can see. Sorry for the close-up, I'm looking at the stuff up here. I'm going to look at the motherboard and everything, and then I'm going to order the Wi-Fi adapter tonight. And then if I can add in an SSD, I'm going to order that tonight. And then I'll have it tomorrow so I can get this working for her. But, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. So I'm going to open it up, I'm going to clean it out, and then see what I'm working with. Okay, so I've dealt with some dirty-ass computers in the past. And this, I have to say, has got to be the dirtiest. Oh my god. Yeah, this honestly has got to be the dirtiest fucking computer that I've had to deal with before. The only problem too is I don't have any compressed air, so I'm gonna have to do this with a little rag. This is gonna suck because this is actual all dust. I mean, oh my god, this thing has never been cleaned. I know that for a fact now. This is fucking disgusting. But that's okay, because it's a little fucking computer. I'm not too worried about it. I am going to see, I don't think I'll be able to. I'm going to try and see if I can fit my 950 in here. I don't know if it's going to clear the RAM, though. But I'm going to try and see. And if I can, then I'll do that. But now that I know that this has the slots I need, I will get a PCI Wi-Fi adapter, because to me those actually work faster than the USBs. Plus, this computer doesn't have any USB 3.0s. It's got all 2.0s. So I'm gonna look at the motherboard and see what the slot or what the thing is. I don't think I'll be able to upgrade it because when I was looking at the specs earlier, it did say an i3. It was 2 series, I think. So if I really wanted to change anything, it'd be the motherboard. And then in here, I'm gonna get a flashlight and try to see what I can make out. Because I know it's not good, but if I really need to, I'll just make sure the SSD is on the ground and it won't move. But I need to fucking clean this first. This is goddamn disgusting. But it's okay. I'm gonna get a microfiber towel and do whatever. I don't think I'm gonna take this off. If I do anything, it'll be tomorrow. I'm just gonna clean this up and make sure it looks okay. But tomorrow what I'll do is I'll take off the cooler, replace the thermal compound, and then work on it from there. And actually what I'll do is when I get the parts tomorrow, that's when I'll take this apart. Because like I said, if I can upgrade the CPU, then I'll put mine in there. Because I got a i5-4440, but I honestly don't think that's the same socket type. But when I get the adapter and the SSD, then I'll do that. So anyway, I'm gonna have some fun with this. And either I'll talk later or I'll just wait till tomorrow. I'm just gonna make this a multi-day vlog because I've got a lot of content and I did not record like anything today, just showing off the inside. But I am exhausted. We just got home at 6:30. We've been gone for a little over 12 hours and I'm I'm tired. I mean, I had to help put some stuff together, which is no big deal. None of this was a big deal. I don't mind helping out and everything. But it was just a lot of work. But I don't mind. I actually don't mind doing all that work and everything. But I got her computer set up and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this now. Alright guys, good morning. I don't actually know what time it is. I should probably look at that because I would like to know. It is 10 o'clock and I've been up for a couple hours. So the rest of this vlog for today, when my grandmother gets back and my aunt leaves, we're going to the store so we can get compressed air, and then when we get back home, hopefully it's not raining because it looks like it's gonna rain. But if it's not raining, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the computer outside and spray it with the compressed air so that I don't have to clean anything up, because that was fucking bad last night. I didn't even touch it. Because originally I was just gonna do a little bit. I was gonna wipe it off and everything, but it was so bad. I was like, well, for one, I was tired, I was aggravated, and I did not want to deal with anything. So I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not dealing with this. I'm going to bed. So I went to bed, and now when she gets home, we'll go to the store, get whatever. I'm waiting on the parts for the computer, and then when they get here, I'll work on it. Which actually reminds me, I need to get Windows on my flash drive. But Christmas time is coming, and I already have my my gifts. One of which was a jacket that I really like. I'll put it on while I'm talking if this bolt, yeah, it'll hold. But I really like this jacket. It's kind of like a military style jacket, but like in the winter and everything, especially when I go back to Chicago, I'll have it, and it's got an inside pocket over here. So I really do like this jacket. But another part of my gift was the plane ticket for Chicago and everything. And then I hear my fridge light taking a piss. Another part were some clothes that I needed, but I've been figuring out what we're getting my dad, and I found a TV that he needs, but we're having some issues getting it sent to their address where he's at right now. But I got it covered, got it all figured out. I don't know how long they're gonna be, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna stream or anything right now. But I am gonna record a little bit later because I'm going to show some of the stuff for the computer when I'm working on it. But these are the parts I got. Alright, so because we were doing it cheap, I got this, the Kingston 240 gig, the A400. It's only SATA 3, which actually is perfect because those are SATA 3 ports that are in that computer. There's no SATA 6. But $26, it's pretty good, and from what I've seen, it's got some pretty good speeds on it. I was actually looking at a test between this and a Samsung 860 EVO, the 250 gig, and there was only like a second or two difference, especially with certain games and stuff. And then the other thing I got was this, and like I said, it's got the PCI port that it needs, or PCIe, whatever the hell it is. But it's got the port for it, and this is the Wi-Fi adapter, if you couldn't tell. I only got this one because this is the best one that I have found. That has like a good speed to it. But when everything gets here, like I said, I'll do everything. But this actually had the fastest speed that I was able to find. That was for a decent price, because for one, we're a little strapped on money. And if anything's wrong with it, I can return it until January 31st. Well, actually, yeah, so it can be returned before January 31st. So if anything's wrong with it, then I can always send it back. But $58 later, and here's my stuff. And don't worry about the little blackout bar on the bottom. It's because that's my address, and I'm not showing you guys my address because fuck y'all. Alright, but yeah, so I don't know how long it's gonna be until they get here, because they just arrived at trying to think of what it's called. It's a fucking city. But it just arrived at like 3:30 this morning, and then it still has to get over to where I live, and then it's got to be out for delivery and everything. So it'll probably be, I'm gonna say it's gonna be around close to 5-ish by the time it gets here, because I don't know how long everything takes, but it's 10:30. But anyway, I've got some time to kill, so I'm probably going to catch up on my YouTubes that I watch, and just go from there, I guess, because I don't know. But while I got you here, I will actually do a video on that knife sharpener because I did find some stuff out about how to sharpen a little bit better on those, and I'm gonna try out those techniques and stuff and see how it differs from how I was doing it, because I'm not gonna lie, they got my knives sharp and stuff, but not as sharp as I want it to. And then the funny thing too is I was able to get my dad used to work for the city where we used to live when I was a lot younger and before I was even born. So he had a work knife, never been sharpened and everything, but I worked on it for like an hour, and I was able to get an edge on it, and I was actually able to sharpen it. So I'll probably end up messing around with that. And then there was no tip on the blade, but when I was messing around with it, I was actually able to get I was able to shave some of the metal off and get a point on it. So eventually I'm gonna mess with that and see what I could do about it. But for now, just gonna leave it because I don't even know if I'm gonna use it. I do, however, want to sharpen my fillet knives that I have, so that might be something that I sharpen and I'll show you. But I mean, in the meantime, I got both my pocket knives and my Bowie knife all sharpened up, and it actually worked pretty good for the sharpening. But I found out ways that I can make them sharper. So yeah. And I'm sorry for this being a long vlog. Like I said, this is stuff that I like to see. And I don't know, it's just what I like doing because it's what I like watching. I'm not saying everybody has to watch what I'm watching, but that's up to you. If you've made it this far, then you probably like watching long vlogs as well. I can already bet that this is going to be like within the 40s easily, but I'm not worried about it. Ugh. But yeah, so I'm gonna relax and catch up on my YouTubes and all that shit. So yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys later. The one thing that I hate about modding Payday 2 is when you have a crash from a mod, and the only thing that makes everything worse when you're doing the modding and stuff is when you have over 300 items in your mod list. Oh god, this is gonna suck. I have a custom pistol that is causing my game to crash, and I have been looking through videos and streams and seeing if I can find anything that to where I can see what guns I had on that page, because I only know of 2 of them, and it's my shit, and it's my Beretta and my Colt 1911, and I know it's not my 1911 because I have that on other pages and it's not crashing on those. So actually, if I really want to, what I'm gonna do real quick is I'll buy a Beretta and see if that's the cause. If it is, that's gonna make me sad because I really do like that pistol. But it's just a pain in the ass. So if you guys do want to mod the game, I do have videos up that show how to do it. I'm gonna say properly, because there are ways of doing it to where it's gonna like shit out on you. But I mean, I don't know, because I'm going through all the genres, I'm gonna say, or I forgot what they're called. I'm just gonna call them the titles, like SMG, shotguns, and all that stuff. I'm looking through everything and it's not crashing. So I don't know what could be causing it. So it's not my Beretta. The problem is like I know like the guns I have, I just don't know what I had on that page. Wait a second. That's the page with all my revolvers on it. I'm gonna look at this real quick because it's a custom weapon. Well, I tried. It's not my revolvers. So I'm gonna have to go through. I'll look at the guns. I'll write down the guns that I know work, just so I can keep track on it, and then I'll go through and take out the mods that don't work, just so I can figure it out. So let me go ahead and do that. I hate this shit. So the crash was happening on my secondaries, and it was happening on page 4. I didn't take anything out, and I didn't mess with anything. I was on this page, and I was like, I don't want to do this, so I clicked it, and now I'm back on. But it's okay. I took a picture of the screen just to make sure if it crashes again, I can take out something. But now that I see all this, I mean, this is stuff I have, like, some of it I have in my primaries and stuff. But I don't know what was causing the crash. I didn't take anything out because everything is still in here. Just the 308 items that I fucking have on here. So I don't know, but at least it's working. Get back. Back it up. This looks so much better just from the compressed air. So the parts are here. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take this out, replace the thermal compound, and wipe off the old. So I'm going to do some work to this and see how it goes.
How am I supposed to get 3 million people out of Chicago in the next 10 minutes? Come on. What? Yeah, I can't hear you. I said offended. Yes.
Alright, so I have the computer on and everything. It booted up back to Windows 7, which is what it originally was. I replaced the thermal compound, and now I'm trying to shut down the computer so that I can get into the BIOS. But I got the Wi-Fi card right there. That's what this is. It does have antennas that it hooks into the back, but at least I know it's powered up. I just gotta install the drivers when I'm done, but I cleaned all this. This was a hell of a lot better. And then the thermal compound's been replaced. The fan's not on because I didn't realize I didn't have it plugged in. So I'm going to plug it in, restart the computer, and then go from there. Alright, so I finally got everything going. I don't know how this is so much different from Windows 10, because I know I can just boot from the USB on Windows 10, but maybe it's just because of how old this computer is and how old the motherboard is. But it wouldn't let me boot from the USB. So what I just ended up doing is keeping my USB plugged in with Windows, and then opening up Windows files, and then just going in here and just pressing setup. So now it's just going through everything, and I do have the other drive in here. It's just not active, which I should probably do that real quick while this is going. Okay, so for now, I just have it as new volume and the letter B, because as soon as this is done and I get everything set up, I'll change everything to where I'm going to keep this hard drive in there. It's actually right here, and it's actually a 1 terabyte. I'm going to see if I can get the model number off of it and see what type of hard drive it actually is, or just look up the computer, because I know what computer this is. But yeah, so I'm getting all this set up now. I'm gonna wait, or I kind of have to, because I can't install the drivers for this until this is on Windows 10, because that's all it supports. But I am gonna say though, if this is a decent size flash drive, I might just wipe it out and just keep it after I get this installed, because you can just go to the website and install the drivers yourself. But right now I'm just setting it up and making sure I can get it to work, and then I'm going to completely wipe out the hard drive that's on here. So it's just going to take a while, especially because this is a hard drive and this is something years old. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I'll check you guys in a little bit. Well, I guess while this is doing its thing, I'll come back and check on it a little bit. I'll let Ted stand guard and let me know when it's done, even though he's not gonna. Lazy ass. Alright, so I'm having issues with this SSD. It's not letting me install anything on it, but that's okay, because I'm going to take it out and see if I can put it in the laptop, my grandmother's laptop, just so I can see if it works and runs. So I'm going to do all that, and then I just told her that, I mean, it is working fine and everything is booting up and all that, and then eventually I'm going to get a new motherboard for this, just a motherboard, because all I'll need is just a processor and probably new RAM, and I have a processor, so probably just a CPU cooler and RAM, and that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog tomorrow, so I'll catch you guys later. Alright, just so I can get the footage on my computer, I'm actually gonna end this tonight. So what ended up happening is the drive wouldn't work with the computer for some reason. I don't know why, but I couldn't get it to where I can do the Windows boot, or the Windows installation on that SSD. But that's okay, because eventually gonna get a new I already told my grandmother I'm gonna, when I can save up some money, I'm gonna do some upgrading to that computer. I'm gonna get a new motherboard, and what's it called, I'm really thinking about, I don't really need to, but I was thinking about getting a new case for her, one that she might like, and then all I gotta get is a CPU cooler, because what I'm gonna end up doing is I'll get a case big enough for my GTX 950, and a motherboard that will work with my i5 4440, because it saves money on parts. So all I gotta do literally is just get RAM, a motherboard, a case, and a CPU cooler. And it's not
expensive. I mean, the case I found earlier is on sale for $30, and it's a fractal design, I think. But I'll look around, and then I'll show her ones I found that she might like, and then when I save up some money, I'll get it for her. But otherwise, yeah. So the drive didn't work, but I am actually selling it to my cousin. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I don't know when I'll have this vlog up. I hope I'll have it up in the next couple days. But I'm done with my classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, so I will have more time to do shit. And then, yeah, it's just been a tough day, and I'm playing Call of Duty with Alex and one of our other friends, and it's pissing me off very much. So, I know I gotta do some editing for this vlog. I'm gonna do everything for it tomorrow. Tonight I am gonna boot up her computer again and then do the updates. Sorry, I popped a pimple I had on my forehead. So I'll get the updates done, and then I'll get it all set up for her, and that's what I'll be doing a majority of the day tomorrow. And then I'm gonna go in the morning, hopefully, to my cousin's so I can install that drive for him. But first I gotta plug it in and completely wipe it out, because I have Windows on there, because I tried to install it in my old laptop that I was originally gonna give to my grandmother, but now she's got that desktop, so she don't need it. And not just that, for some reason when I try to install Windows on an SSD on that laptop, it don't work. So I'm guessing that the laptop is too old for SSD support, if that's a thing. I do believe that is. I don't know, and I'm not gonna fixate on it because I really don't care. But anyway, I am ending this vlog now. It's gonna be a long time before I do another long video like this. I don't know how long the video is right now, but if I have anything else to say, I'll probably do it tomorrow. But tonight I am gonna get all the footage off of here and put it on my computer. What I'll probably end up doing, well, actually, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock, maybe not. I was gonna put all the clips in and edit what I needed to, but maybe not. Hang on. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Sorry that I did very little with that computer for this video, but I don't know. I just got preoccupied, and then it took me a couple hours to do everything today because I mean, it was mostly my fault because I kept stopping so I can watch a show with my grandmother. But I've got everything on there. I've got Windows 10 on there. I've got a product, or I didn't need a product key because I was just upgrading the computer. But I deleted all the files, so it's a completely clean and wiped hard drive. And the computer came with a terabyte, so you can't really beat that. And she's never gonna use probably even a quarter of it. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a rate, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, and I don't know when I'm going to do another vlog, but anyway, I do want to start making this channel active again. So if you guys see boring-ass vlogs every now and then, just give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. I really don't care about the thumbs down, but I just want to keep doing this stuff again, and I try to make content that I like seeing, which is why some of you guys see all the boring stuff that happens behind the camera and stuff, because I like to show that. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all later.